Hello, my dear children. Welcome back to Social Studies class. Let us begin the chapter number 9, Our Industries. We have been doing this chapter in the video classes. Now it's time to revise concept number 1. So, children, in this concept, we will be learning about what is an industry, what are their types, raw materials, and finished products. So, children, as you can see on this slide, types of industries in India are based on the basis of size. Okay, so there are some smaller industries and there are some big industries. So, on the basis of size, there are three types of industries. Number one, cottage industries. Number two, small scale industries. And number three, large scale industries. Now, children, the picture which you can see on this particular slide is having three types of industries which you will be studying in your higher classes. Ma'am wanted to include this. That is why, because you should know about primary, secondary, and tertiary industries as well. So there are many people who might be around you who are working in these industries. When you will be able to know about this, you can inform them, you can call them, maybe your relatives, maybe your uncle, maybe your aunt, somewhat or the other. Now there are many different types of industries, children. We can classify industry into four main categories: primary, secondary, tertiary. These industries extract raw materials directly from the earth or sea. I'm talking about the primary industry. Secondary industries are the industries which process and manufacture products from raw materials. Now, what are raw materials? We have already discussed in the video class, in the live classes, but I will be taking up this topic at the last. Now, tertiary industries. These industries provide a service. So whosoever is working in an industry, you can inform them that you all are working in tertiary industries. Let's move further, children. But also I have to tell you that you don't have to learn primary, tertiary, and secondary industries. This is an extra concept which I wanted to include, so that you know about these industries. Now, children, the basic question of this concept is, what is an industry? So, an industry is a place where raw materials are converted into finished goods. Now, what are raw materials and what are finished goods? We will be doing it sooner. Let's move further and let us discuss this question. What things do we need up to set up an industry? Okay, one fine day, if I think that, okay, I have to open an industry, so what all I would be needing? So, to set up an industry, children, we need raw materials. Number two, machines. As you can see on the left hand side, you have that type of machine which is given in the picture. Power supply. Over here, power doesn't mean which comes after drinking milk or Bonvita, but power over here means electricity. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see the picture, power supply. Also labor. Number fourth is labor. As you can see, labor are the people, are the men who are needed to set up an industry, because if we will not hire them, who will work in our industry, who will make products, right? So the fifth one is money, most important one, because if we will not have money, how will we open the industries? Now, the last and the foremost one is transport. Okay, so the transport plays a very important role. Why it plays a very important role? Because it takes raw materials, finished products from one state to another. Okay, and they actually collaborate. It can be land transport also. We have already studied chapter number 10, transport and communication. We have studied air transport, land transport, water transport. So industries can just export their products or import some products by the usage of transport. Let's move further, children. And can you see what is there in this slide? Some grains, some tomatoes, some milk, and then finally there is an arrow. And this grain is grinded. Over here, this tomatoes have been turned out into a ketchup, and this milk has been turned out into a dough. Now, can you explain me, children, what is the difference? Okay, so the above particular slides, you are very right. I know you must have guessed it right, correct. A thumbs up from my side to you all. So basically, all the material which are in the above line are the raw materials. They cannot be used directly. And all the materials which are in the below line are the finished products. So raw materials have been converted into finished goods. Now children, this good is not that good which Mahima ma'am will give you if you will score full marks on the 27th of January, on the date which you have unit test. Obviously this good is a type of material or a thing, which is a synonym, you can say. Let's move further and let us discuss what are raw materials and finished products. As you can see the pictures, materials like cotton, wool, tea leaves, etc. used to make finished goods. Okay, raw materials cannot be used directly, and these examples which are given as cotton, wool, tea leaves, etc. are the raw materials. Now they have to be converted into finished products before their use. Remember this thing, children. I asked you in the live class also, I gave an example that imagine you are in Darjeeling around a tea garden and your mama wants to drink tea. If you will bring her tea leaves, if you will pluck tea leaves from the Darjeeling tea garden, will she be satisfied? Will she imagine that she has drunk tea? No. Of course not. We cannot take up raw materials. We cannot. Okay, one more example I can give you. If I want to have a pizza, can I just have a atta dough or maybe a maida dough or maybe a flour, and I can imagine that okay, I had some onions, I had some capsicums and I ate that, and I can imagine with some ketchup I can imagine that okay, I have eaten a pizza. But that's not the case, right? So basically you all have to understand that raw materials cannot be used directly. These raw materials are very important because they are sent to an industry to make finished products or goods. Now children, as you can see over here, there is an example which ma'am has taken. Which example? Logs of wood example. So how in stage 1 tree is falling, and then in stage 2 there is storage of log of wood, then in stage 3 transport has been taken and these logs of wood are taken to an industry. Then finally workers or laborers are working with these logs of wood, and they are making furniture, they are making tables, they are making guitars, as you can see. And finally this particular log of wood or tree has been turned out to be a proper finished product. Okay, so I hope the concept is clear. Bye bye children, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you all very soon. See you soon with the concept number 2. Bye.